Gary John is an artist from Los Angeles, California. He's inspired by comic books, cartoons, and popular culture. Using acrylic paint, he paints his artworks on sheets of newspaper. He also uses symbolism. The four red circles on the left with the arrow represent the stepping stones in his art career, and the four houses on the right, that represents how he feels very stable being in his own home. I hope you enjoyed looking at some of these artworks by Gary John, and you may want to try painting on some newspaper yourself. To begin my painting, I first got a book on birds because I wanted to use my hawk nest in the backyard as my inspiration. So there's a photo of, it's similar to the hawk in the nest, and I am going to be holding my paper the tall way. I am finger drawing right now just so I can get the size of the bird onto my newspaper. I do not want to run out of room and I don't want to make it too small. So I'm starting at the top corner with the bird's beak and I'm working my way down. I didn't even bother sketching with a pencil. I'm just using the black paint. If you make a mistake, I mean, you can just keep going, or if it really bothers you, get another piece of newspaper, okay? So try to avoid doing a sketch. It's a little bit more loose and playful this way. So there goes his wing on one side of his body. I'm going to add his wing on the other side, and when I'm done with that, I will be adding some patterns to show the feathers. Now, if you don't have black paint at home, use whatever you have, whether it's crayon, marker, oil pastel, chalk pastel. I do think black is a good color because later when we add different colors, the black will stand out because of contrast, dark against bright. So try to use black for the outline if you have it available. Now those are my patterns. I'm going to add around my hawk painting some things that a hawk might eat, such as a mouse. I'm going to add in a snake and some eggs. To be honest, I think I kind of filled the space in too much. It got a little crowded, so if I did this again, I would probably not add so many eggs, but I think that would be fun to add some color next time. I signed it with my initial CC on the side. Now this is one I did of Bosley, and I added blue watercolor paint in the background because he's so light and the background was the same color as his body, so I wanted him to stand out. So now I'm just adding some fun marks with some oil pastel, chalk pastel, just kind of jazzing it up a little bit. I made some marks on his body with some, some colors, and I didn't fill him in all the way either with white paint. And he is done. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you give it a try. Enjoy the rest of your day.